We had this, in the last decade or so with Uber. This is what venture capital does. It comes in, funds massive expansions in these tech companies.
Buys up all the space in the sector.
And to the extent that Uber was sort of funding this, it meant that, or the venture capital was funding Uber, meant that they could increase their market share really rapidly. It's a strategy called Blitz-scaling. You get a bunch of venture capital, you create a product, you penetrate into a market deeply, you maybe even take a loss because you can burn investor money in the meantime while you do it.
It's not making any money at the start.
Once you've captured enough of the market, then you really start to crank up the rates because now you've got market share, you've got a moat around you, right?
And this is why people have fear of change. They don't want to change. They'll just stick with you because they can.
And they'll stick with you because that's what Uber, it's more expensive than just calling the pizza shop and getting a delivery, but it's all in the app. It's super easy. I've got the Uber One account now.
I've changed my behavior.
I've changed my behavior.
Adapt to this.
And so now I'm embedded. Right. Yep. And then they can slowly enshittify the product and turn it up and make it more expensive and extract more profit out of you and actually start to return a profit. This is why Uber and other services like this are referred to in the last decade as the millennial lifestyle subsidy. Basically, we were all getting cheap Uber Eats for the last decade because VC was funding this. They were running it at a loss in order to facilitate this blitz-scaling strategy. And now it's embedded. Now it's a profitable business because they can crank up the rates. They've captured the market. This is just kind of the nature of subscription businesses, right? To a certain extent, backed by venture capital.